Thanks so much for joining us for another edition of our Open Mic program. And we've got a special guest with us today. It's a Child Safety Center of White County Executive Director Darby Gaines. And Darby, what a ministry. I consider it. Really, it is a ministry that you guys do because children is what it's all about. They need to have a safe space.
That's right. It is a ministry, and we are glad to be a safe space for children in some of the darkest times, for sure.
All right, tell us a little bit about the mission and what happens with what you guys do.
Our mission is to empower, protect, and restore children. So children that are involved in open child abuse investigations or have witnessed violent crime or something along those lines. And so we're going to partner with our multidisciplinary team, local law enforcement, DHS, state police, our prosecutor's office, those people to really wrap around kids that are involved in those and offer them services. So we're going to be the ones to provide that forensic interview for the investigation, give them a safe space to share their story. We have advocates that are going to walk alongside them to support them, make sure needs are met, connect them to resources, just explain the process. It can be pretty intimidating for families. And then we have a medical program where we have sexual assault nurses that can provide that medical exam when needed. And we have a mental health program where we have therapists that can screen for trauma symptoms, provide trauma therapy to kids. And so just a whole team ready to wrap around kids in those situations. And then we also have prevention and education going into the schools, teaching mandated reporters what to look for and the importance of telling a safe adult and reporting abuse.
You look at this, actually, you serve multiple counties. So that is something that is going on. And I know with our news that we have on the radio, it seems like we've got children's abuse that's, it seems like it's escalated. I don't know if it has, or maybe we're just seeing it more. But that is something that you're dealing with every day.
I do think it's always existed, but I think we're doing a better job of reporting it and uncovering it. March for us was a record-breaking month. We saw, I think it was 83 new kids in the month of March. So it's important for us that we are that safe space for them to come and get the services that they need to go on to heal and live a happy, healthy life.
Well, what they find, and that's one thing with emergency rooms, if there's abuse, physical, broken bones, babies with broken bones, which I know some that are foster care parents, and it's just, you hear these stories and you think this is not our society, but those are things that comes out because maybe drugs, there could be anything involved in this. And safety for the kids though, one thing, what would you recommend for parents? Because there are so many avenues online that we hear that someone's speaking to an adult and they pick them up. And thank God a 12-year-old here recently, national news, that they caught this predator that's been out. This happens more than not, really.
Absolutely. We're seeing that a whole lot more the last several years. I would just encourage parents, relatives, educate yourself on boundaries, on good boundaries, good practices. Not allowing just unsupervised access to the internet is critical. And so how can you learn more about it, become more aware so that you can really put some boundaries and things in place to protect your child. It is scary. Giving a child a device is a scary thing. And so how can we do that responsibly?
And they've got it open to the internet. So even games, you mentioned Pinterest or some of these others that I wouldn't think it, but there is. All of them are access of people communicating to that child, and they pretend they are something they're not.
Predators find a way to access children wherever they're at, whether that's Snapchat, these apps, these gaming systems where they're playing online against other people, finding a way to talk to them, get information from them, kind of infiltrate their life. And especially when you have kids that are looking for, seeking out people, those offenders find them. It's a scary thing for sure.
Okay, let's talk about some of the fundraisers you got coming up. Now, that's something that people can get involved in. I know we seem like we always talk the dark side, but prevention is what it's all about. And these funds help educate, and that's what we need is a little more education.
We've got some exciting things coming up. April is Child Abuse Prevention Month. So we have this Wednesday, you can go eat at the Bulldog. They're doing a give back day for us. Cream and Sugar is doing a give back weekend this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And then we've also got a fun event happening at the neighborhood Walmart on Saturday from 8 to noon. You can come help us stuff the squad car and fill the fire boot. So we're doing a fundraiser there, needed supplies to help us carry out our mission. And then also, if you've never come to tour our facility, we're located at 414 Rogers Drive. We'd love to invite you to come to our Hope in a House on Sunday, April 26th from 2 to 3:30. It's a great time to just learn more about the work we do, the kids that we serve, the partners that we're involved with, and just see the space and learn how to get involved in ways for you that you can be praying for us and the mission and the kids that we serve.
If there is one thing that you'd like to share with parents about a child about their child, of your mission and what you would do of prevention, what would that be?
I would say believe your child and support them, whatever that looks like, whatever they need. So often we have kids that don't have the supportive caregiver when they disclose abuse or disclose something they've experienced. And that's so hard to watch. And so support your child, listen to them, do your best to protect them in, with the phones or the devices or who you're around. Just being aware and educating yourself would be my advice.
Darby, you did a great job today sharing what your mission is here in White County, but also serving Cleburne County and Woodruff County and Jackson County, the whole region, really. Also, we want to say that your Executive Director, Darby Gaines, and they can contact you at the office. I guess you're available.
Yes, absolutely. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, the Child Safety Center. We're always putting tips, advice, education, things like that, as well as events we have coming up and ways you can get involved and support the work we do.
Thanks for taking time and talking with us.
Thanks for having us.